Go for it, just to test the mic out.
Hi everyone.
Bit louder.
Hello everyone.
Bit like Neil talks.
Hi everyone.
Bit more.
Lovely to see you all today.
Bit more.
It's all very sunny and nice. And what day is it? Sunday.
Wendy, can you see if I'm central in the shot next to me, please? The camera looks a little right of centre to me in this positioning, but you tell me if it's...
You're not quite... If you want to be perfect, then you need to shift a bit more that way.
Yeah.
Or I shift this way.
Okay, let's move me.
No, too much. Stop. About.
A bit better.
Yeah.
So, attitude for me is that invisible, intangible part of your being. You can't put your finger on it. You can't actually say where it's coming from. It's not something you think. It's not something you construct. It's not something you try to be. It's something you are. It's the pool of consciousness that sits at the base of your being that directs everything like a compass towards everything that you're going to do. And I was saying earlier, if somebody has good opportunities but a bad attitude, they'll mess it up. If someone has no opportunities but a good attitude, they'll be successful. It's that powerful. Attitude has the ability to override all details. So if you have a good, correct attitude, there is nothing on heaven and earth that will stop you. Nothing. And if you have a bad attitude, nobody can help you. Nobody, not even God, can help you. If you've developed a bad attitude, nothing can help you. No one can offer you the support. No one can offer you opportunities. No one can do anything for you because your attitude is bad. It means you've soaked up all your experiences over all your lifetimes, your energies, your emotions, your thoughts, and it's sitting in this cesspit of negativity at the base of you, and it poisons and it taints and it colours everything that comes, and it ruins it. It becomes a sum total of everything you are as a conscious being, your attitude. And there's no point saying to people, change your attitude, because it's not a thing like that. You can't change attitude like that. Attitude takes work. Mostly the work is redirecting your compass and the details, but every now and then you have to go into the subject of attitude and say, right, let's have a look at what good attitude is. And that's what we're going to do today. A positive person is only really positive in negative situations. It's easy for a positive person to be positive in positive situations, but you can only tell positivity against the contrast of negativity. For you to have a good attitude, it's when you display it at moments of trial and difficulty. Then you see whether you've got a good attitude or not. So what I'm going to give to you now is a couple of affirmations. So these affirmations are things that I've written through my difficult times where I've had to challenge depression, failure in education, illness, cancer, and all manner of difficulties that I've struggled with in my life. I've had to develop a force in my head of courage and of strength and correct attitude, and then fire through whatever's going ahead. So with me, it was always words-based. So I'd write something and repeat it until it becomes the essence of my being, and then the details I don't care about because I'm just gonna win. It's impossible to stop me. Once your attitude is correct and your attitude is right, you get that engine going, the details don't matter. You're gonna steamroll everything in your path. It's also a shield. Attitude is also a shield. It says, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. I don't tolerate this. That's my attitude towards that. So good luck, but you're not getting through this barrier. So it can create a spear on one hand and a shield on the other. Attitude can do those things. And if you notice in the Chikri symbol, what do you see in there? You see the horns of attack and the shield sitting around the cross. It means you need the power to go through things and you need the power to stop things. Both powers, okay? The right hand has the sword, the left hand has the shield, and you go to battle. So listen carefully to these words. It's called I refuse. I refuse to let negativity get a hold of me. I refuse to allow anyone to disturb me. I am mercy, and merciful am I. This world is just a drama. God is just trying to test me, trying my patience. But God will not succeed in troubling me. I am too tough for this world. I will carry on like a warrior in this world. I will not be ill. I will not be lost. I will not be confused. I will be confident. I will be positive, and I will be successful. Naught can destroy me. I am a child of God. Warring words are powerless against true wisdom. Warring words are powerless against true wisdom. Silence is the shield of the spiritual warrior. I am a winner. I am in control of my mind. I refuse to let negativity get a hold of me. So it's a statement. And if you repeat statements like that over and over again and you charge yourself, it becomes your way. And once it becomes your way, it becomes your attitude. So you imagine a situation where there's difficulty around you and there's stress and there's trouble and it's starting to pull at you and you start saying this and you start saying these words over again. It's pushing back. It's pushing everything back, saying, I refuse to be stressed. I refuse to be confused. I refuse to be pulled into the drama. I understand that God is testing me. I'm going to forgive everyone around me, but I'm not going down. I'm going to win and drive back and be successful. So that that begins to develop your positive attitude. The kind of phrases that are really interesting, which you'll find very cheeky, is phrases like, I am too tough for this world. This is very cheeky because it's that thing I was saying earlier about pitching yourself. Now, who is to say I'm tough enough for this world? Nobody. No, I have no right to say I'm too tough for this. There's no evidence. If you tried to break it down, you could not say that. Absolutely. But I'm pitching myself there. I'm challenging the world and I'm saying, are you tough enough for me? I'm saying I'm too tough for you. Are you tough enough for me? So what that does, it changes the whole game around, where the world is winning with the stress and the drama and everything, and you're not just stopping it, you're saying, I'm too tough for you, prove yourself. So what that does inside your being, it raises your immunity, the fight or flight mechanism to fight mode, and with fight mode your body gets into its best position. Your heart starts pumping oxygen around your system, it gets ready, and you're primed and ready for battle. And the energy that you send out to negative forces is, I'm not sure about this anymore. But if through stress you go into flight mode, which is, I don't know if I can handle this one. It might be too tough for me. All your energies will go towards, I'm going to be attacked, inflammation around your body, your immune system is trying to deal with infection, and you get into a really fearful state, and you're ready to be attacked. You start producing excess amounts of cortisol, and the cortisol will keep going, the immune system will keep pumping, it'll keep over pumping, then you get autoimmune diseases and all kinds of things will go wrong because you're so afraid, you're perpetually afraid. But when you say, I'm tough enough for you, can you deal with me? Then you get into your body's now healthy, strong and robust, and it will fight infection. Cortisol will switch off the immune system when it needs to. The fear will be on the other hand. The challenge is on the opponent, not on you. And your mind is primed and sharp and ready because you think you're going to win. When you get a situation that's considered stressful, you can either be exhilarated by it or you can be afraid of it. When a skier goes down a slope and it's about to hit the end of the slope, there's two things. One is fear. It could just be petrified and just fall off its skis. Or the other is exhilaration, I'm going to jump there. He's seeing it as a challenge. Now the challenge will create a whole different set of hormones and mental faculties which are positive and will make you a winner, actually increase your health, blood supply, everything goes up. The fear factor does the complete opposite. So it's not the jump that's the problem, it's not the challenge that's the problem. We're all going to get challenges, it's how you're seeing it. So if you're going down and you're exhilarated by the challenge, you say, well, bring it on. I'm too tough for you. Then it doesn't become a jump anymore. It becomes a hop. Your stress becomes nothing because all your faculties are prepared for it. Now it's humanly possible to enjoy the jump as much as it is to jump off your skis and die. You choose what you do with it. So when you pitch yourself and say, I'm too tough for the world, challenge me, the world gets small. You get big. And you're going to be challenged anyway by your karma, so you might as well start big. If your karma is going to come anyway, if your challenge is going to come anyway, why start small? Why not pitch high and meet that pitch, right? I've said it, I'm too tough for the world, now what are you going to do? And that's what I'm saying, that's very cheeky, that's how we stand. We say we're big enough. Now we find out how to be that big. What do we need to do? Okay, so I'm big. The energy is going around, well, what do I need to learn? If you say to yourself, naught can destroy me, there's a part in here that says naught can destroy me. Cheeky, isn't it? It's cheeky, right? Be cheeky. It's attitude. You're not saying, I'm going to destroy everybody. That's wrong. That's negative. It's naught can destroy me. Now, the challenge is on naught. The challenge is on the outside. Take the challenge off you, put it on them. Pitch yourself high, put the challenge everywhere. Say, okay. And many times in my life, I've taken the attitude to God. And that's why it says here, God is testing me, trying my patience, but God will not succeed in troubling me. Now, it's not just to written words. I talk to Him. I'll tell Him, you're trying to test me, you're trying to test my patience, but you won't win. I understand the game. I know what's happening, but you won't win. You won't win. So he guesses again, he thinks again, well, this one is not going to go down very, very easily. Or he'll say, all right, all right, let's keep going with this. And we see what happens. But whatever happens, you've got to pitch yourself high. That's attitude.